Hello students, hope you all are fine and safe. We were discussing about chapter number 8, the world of plants, where we have discussed that how the different plants they reproduce. That means some plants they reproduce through seeds, that is through germination. Some plants they reproduce through spores. Some plants they reproduce through vegetative parts, that means through roots, through stem or leaves, right? So, whatever the plants we see around us, they may not be from India. That means they might have travelled from far away distances, from far away places and reached India. That means earlier these were not available in India so frequently, but now we can see different varieties in India itself, as the transportation has become very easy and the plants started travelling from far away distances, right? For example, if we see, then potatoes, tomatoes and green chilies, they were from South America. Same way, if you see wheat, that is from Egypt, right? Then the flowers like marigold, they were from Central America. Same way, the roses, they are from China. So, like this, different plants, they have travelled from long distances and they reached India, and we can get these varieties in India very easily. Now, one of the plant that is very much popular in India, that is tea, right? So, tea, it belongs to tropical evergreen plants. That means it is the area, it generally grown in the area where there will be lot of rainfall and it will be hot also, right? So, it lies in the tropic region, right? So, for growing this tea, we need lot of water. That means these plantations are more dependent on rain. Lot of rainfall is required, but it should be taken care that the water should not get collected in the base of the plant or in the roots, right? So, for that reason, these plants are generally grown in the hilly areas where there will be a slope and all the water can be drawn in downwards, so that no water can get collected in the plants and all the water can easily slide down, right? So, they will get so much of water also through the evergreen rains. So, these are evergreen plants, right? And if we talk about the tea, when the tree is grown in the hilly areas, the leaves are very soft. So, these tender leaves, tender means soft leaves, right? So, these soft small leaves, they are plucked, then they are dried, they are packed properly, and then they are distributed to different places. And we know in today's life, tea is one of the most important requirement for the people, right? The morning we get up, we need the tea. So, this is one of the best way to refresh ourselves, right? Now, if we see the Chinese, they started growing this tea long back ago, right? Because they have understood the importance of tea. They have understood, they have realized that this tea always keeps us fresh, and it is healthy also, right? So, this have already been observed by the Chinese. And when the Britishers, they came here for ruling, they brought this tea from China to India. So, this tea they was brought by the Britishers to India, right? So, that is all about the tea. It's really one of the basic need that has become the basic need for us. We need tea whenever we feel headache or we feel too tired, we need a cup of tea. So, tea has so many medicinal properties. It's really very refreshing. So, students, we have learned so many things about plants. Plants, they play very important role in our life. So, it is our responsibility to take care of our plants. We should avoid cutting the plants, right? So, and we should plant more and more trees so that everywhere it will be green and fresh environment. So let us take the responsibility to keep our environment neat and clean with the help of these plants. So what we learned, we should not cut the plants and we should grow more and more plants. So hope you have understood the chapter. Bye. Have a nice day. Enjoy your classes. Enjoy your studies, right?